Alright, so this is Jay Consulting and welcome to my YouTube channel. And for today's video, tuturuan ko po kayo kung paano po kumuha ng stock and transfer book. And this is a 2026 guide. And guys, if bago pa lang po sa aking channel, itong channel po is dedicated to those business owners, bookkeepers, authorized filers, about BIR updates, tax updates, DTI updates, SEC updates, no? Or any concerns regarding compliances. So, if gusto niyo yung mga ganitong videos, please consider subscribing to my channel. Alright, so without further ado, again, this video is brought to you by J Consulting Philippines. And this is Sir J, discussing about how to get a stock and transfer book. So, sir, ano nga ba ang stock and transfer book? So, sa mga bagong registered na corporations dyan, again, ang STB po is required po siya. No? When we say STB po or stock and transfer book, is one of the official records na mini-maintain dapat ng isang stock corporations. So, kung kayo po ay stock corporations, regardless kung OPC, or sa OPC naman, kapag OPC po kayo, hindi po kayo required to secure stock transfer book kasi sole owner na kayo eh. So, sole stockholder kayo. So, technically, wala kayong pagtatransferan ng shares. So, this applicable only sa mga regular corporations na may 2 or more, 2 up to 15 directors or stockholders. No? So, ayan siya. Technically, this is an official records no, na mini-maintain ng mga stock corporations. Again, it contains information regarding names of stockholders, number of shares owned, issuance of stock certificates, transfer of shares, and date of acquisition or transfer. So, technically, ang stock and transfer book, kapag nagkakaroon lang ng entries kapag may shares na na-issue or na-transfer. No? So, for example, stockholder A, divest siya, binenta niya yung stocks niya to stockholder B. So, dun po dapat ipapasok yung mga entries. No, so flexible kasi kapag a corporation eh. So again, the transaction should be properly recorded in the stock and transfer book. So if we go back to mga disputes no sa courts, technically mababasa natin sa mga jurisprudence no, may mga tinitignan talaga ng Supreme Court no yung stock and transfer book about sa ownership no, kung magkano lang yung shares na hinahawakan ng isang stockholder. So ganun. So very important po siya. Required po bang stock and transfer book? The answer is yes. No? Stock corporations are generally required to maintain records relating to share ownership and transfers. So, STB serves as evidence of stock ownership aside sa stock certificate, no, and helps ensure proper corporate governance and record keeping. So, again, in consonance to doon sa revised corporation code na kailangan ng isang corporation mag-maintain ng stock and transfer book. Kabaliktaran naman sa mga non-stock corporations, ang ginagamit nila or ang pinaparegister nila is membership book. So, same din na naman ang process, no? So, sir, ito na yung highlights, no? Sir, paano nga ba makakuha ng stock and transfer book? So, the only way to secure a stock and transfer book is number 1, to visit the nearest SEC extension office. So, bibilhin mo yan and ipaparegister mo yan doon sa CRMD or the Company Registration Monitoring Department ng extension office ninyo. No? Sa pinakamalapit na SEC or kung saan ka govern na SEC extension office. So, you just simply check the website. Again, ipopost ko din dito sa description box kung saan nga ba covered kayo. And of course, present the required documents. Sir, ano itong required documents? So, pinaka-importante itong required documents, no? So, again, ulitin ko, you can access or you can, secure STB sa pinakamalapit na extension office and prepare po kayo ng 400 pesos for the applicable fee, no? And please note that the STB will only be released to the authorized representative. So, kapag hindi po kayo yung authorized representative, kailangan po mag-secure po kayo ng secretary certificate authorizing you as the authorized representative to get the STB. Okay? So, yun, if the authorized representative is unavailable, ipe-present nyo po doon sa authorization letter or should I say secretary certificate along with the supporting documents and the EOR issued upon the completion of your registration when claiming the document. So, again, ipapakita ko sa inyo yung sample ng mga documents na yan. So, again, You simply screenshot the following requirements or documents needed to prepare to get STB. So number 1 dyan, yung SEC files. When you say SEC files, complete set po yan. COI, the Certificate of Incorporation, Articles of Incorporation, bylaws, and then other SEC files. And then yung PAF or PAF, no? Payment Assessment Form, and then EOR. So kung for example, wala kayong PAF, okay lang naman. So basta ang pinaka-importante itong EOR. Dapat makikita po talaga ito as you present the following documents, no? So ito pong pinaka-importante, EOR. Again, I reiterate, if done through authorized representative, kailangan po mag-secure kayo ng notarized secretary certificate and valid ID and sample signature. So if wala po kayong template ng secretary certificate, may template po ako. You just simply comment down kung need nyo, or just simply visit my Facebook group, J Consulting Philippines Community. So andun po, no, ina-upload po natin yung mga templates doon. Of course, valid ID and sample signature ni secretary, of course, no, and the authorized representative. And then, if ever naman, ikaw po ay existing corporation, if nawala nyo po yung STB ninyo, same requirements pa rin po sa first bullet, SEC files, and then yung affidavit of loss. Okay? Tsaka, sa affidavit of loss, i-indicate ninyo kung ano yung pinaka-recent volume na na-acquire ninyo or nabili ninyo sa SEC. And, the reason, no, bakit nawala siya. And ito po yung mga SEC files na sinasabi ko sa inyo, no? So, ito po. Yan. Ito pong pinaka-importante kasi titignan po kasi na dito itong registration of STB. So, may amount po ko dyan. So, ito po yung titignan nila. On top of that, on top of this, may 400 pa po kayong babayaran doon sa kanila. Okay? So, kailangan ito, COI, AOI, bylaws, and then pinaka-importante ito, EOR. So again, magkano? 400 pesos. If existing corporation ka, I think 150 or none. Sa akin kasi none, yung expense ko is 150 dati, but yung bumalik na ako sa mga other clients namin, wala nang binabayarang STB. So technically, ipapresent lang namin yung affidavit of loss. So ganun siya, and then makakakuha na kami ng STB. Okay, so I think that would be all for this tutorial, for this guide, for these tips, no? So guys, if may mga concerns kayo, please feel free lang, no, to comment it down sa ating comment section, no? Masipag naman tayo mag-reply ng mga questions ninyo. So wag lang kayo mahiya, again, lay down every concerns na meron kayo. Magtulungan tayo dito. Alright, so if you find this video helpful, guys, no, please consider subscribing my YouTube channel. And of course, follow kayo sa Facebook personal account ko for updates. Alright, thank you for watching, guys. Bye.